Hello, hello, hello. It is Friday, and it is at the Brandon Saloon, so this is the Brooklyn edition. How you doing, Mike?
All right, TGIF with ReW.
With you, Mike McHugh.
I'm the who.
This is number 3, right?
Yeah,
3 in a row?
Having a good time.
He's having a who addiction, I think.
I'm a who addict.
Yeah, you are. That's
We'll
cool.
get food again.
Oh, there you go. I got my little sounds. If I ever figure these out, I'll be like surprised. So let's see what this day brings. It's November 15th, and somebody told me it's National Recycling Day. So just do it for the environment. Recycle. I always feel like I never went to confession in my life, but I always feel that when I don't recycle, it is definitely something I'd like to go for because I feel so bad when I
it's a good thing to
throw out a glass.
It's good for the earth.
Yeah, I just hope that they really do the recycling because, I've heard stories about that, that they all go to the same dump, It's not
what
always...
happens to all the recycling?
It just turns into garbage.
Really?
Yeah, I want to know that it's really, really, really being recycled.
Or nobody buys it secretly and resells it or
It's all
something?
about money and whose truck picks it up.
Oh.
Like everything else.
Yeah, but Bloomberg probably tightened that up.
I hope so. He should.
He's tightened up a lot of other things.
He would, actually.
Now, of course, he's going.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Back to bringing it to the dump. No,
yeah.
We'll see.
So it's also National Raisin Bran Day. So I got a big box of Raisin Bran to share with our guests when they share skeletons with us. So what else happens on this day? Oh, poor Barack Obama. He's just having such a tough time.
Doesn't get a break.
I know. But
Change is hard, man.
Yeah, I know. He had such good intentions, but it's a tough time. But a year ago, prior to a visit from Barack Obama, Myanmar's government pardons 452 prisoners under an amnesty as a goodwill gesture.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was 1 year ago today.
Yeah.
New York's police department clears Occupy Wall Street protesters from Sugati Park on this day.
Right.
That was 2 years ago.
Oh, no, they cleared them. No, that's not all right. Yeah,
No, that's
cool.
not all right.
That was not cool.
Yeah, this is that day. They won that.
Yeah,
they really shut up Occupy Wall Street.
That really sucked.
It really showed, you can't fight City Hall, man.
Yeah, you can fight it for a while, but then they're going to slap you.
I hope not. Well, you never know.
They're like, it's winter, we got to get these people out of here.
Yeah.
They're going to freeze to death out here.
Yeah.
So they had their perspective of it, which I don't agree with, but at the same time, that situation there, as it got into winter, would have been pretty bad for the people down there.
Oh, well, we'll never
Unless
know.
they had heaters and all that. And then,
Yeah.
They were ready to do that, though. They would have been able to do that if the city had interfered.
Yeah, but, anyway. William Shatner got married on this day to someone named Noreen Kidd. I wonder if they're still married.
To the beam up.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Producers confirm on this day, this is one of my favorites. It isn't. They confirm that Milli Vanilli. It says Milli Vanilli here. Didn't sing on their album.
And they took the Grammy away?
I guess this is the day it was confirmed.
I'm a closet.
Wait, didn't one of them kill themselves?
Yeah, one of them committed suicide. We are artists. We don't listen. No, but I'm a closet Milli fan because I just really like the one song.
It's a great song.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
But after that, the rest of the music was
We blame it on the rain.
Yeah, that was okay.
I love that
But
song.
girl, it's true. And the video was cool.
Yeah, they were good. They
But
were
it wasn't
good
really,
front people.
I don't understand. You know what I never understood? Why they didn't give the Grammy to the actual people that did the music.
I don't understand why Milli and Vanilli
Transfer the Grammy instead of giving it away. Give it to the people who did the music, even though they're not on the video and they're not the two guys. They actually did the music. These session players that were hired together.
Yeah, but it's also not fair that Milli Vanilli didn't plan it. There were people behind them that made it happen.
They were just actors.
Exactly. Today is the second time Saturday Night Live uses a time delay because Sam Kinison was the host. That was good.
That would do it.
I wonder what he said. Funeral services were held in Moscow for Brezhnev on this day. What else?
That was a heavy dude.
Ringo releases Goodnight Vienna and Only You in the UK. Do you remember either of those?
The song, that was an old song from the 50s that he redid.
Oh.
Only You.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
That's it?
The Platters. So he redid the Platters
good for
song.
you. See, that's why you're here, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
Listen to this one. You're going to like this one. The first Jackson 5 record to enter the top 100. Do you know what it was?
I Want You Back?
Yes.
You can't mess with me with this stuff.
Wow.
I work for ASCAP, man. I do this stuff.
Good for you.
I had to know this stuff for my job that I used to work for.
Good for you. Let's see if we can get you on another one. Well, I don't know if you'll know this one, but today's the day that Janis Joplin was accused of vulgar and indecent language in Tampa, Florida. You go, Janis. She was the original Miley Cyrus. First commercial ad on English TV. You know what it was? Bird's Eye Peas. That's funny. So I guess, and it's not even National Pea Day. That could mean a lot of things, National Pea Day. I always have that. Today is the day that Wendy's hamburgers opened.
Oh.
So happy birthday to Wendy's.
Wendy's, all right.
Elvis Presley's first film, Love Me Tender, premiered in New York City
nice film,
on this day.
Nice film, great song.
Yeah.
And you know what's interesting about that song?
What?
It was #1 the day I was born.
Oh, really?
It's like my karmic song.
Look at that.
Love me tender. But do you know what song is #1 the day you're born? It's an interesting thing to look it up. To
I
actually
think
look
I
it up.
knew and I forgot.
Yeah,
I know
it's
the
interesting
song.
to know.
I know the song that was #1 when my daughter was born.
Oh.
It was Black Cat by Janet Jackson.
Oh.
That's
That was her rock tune.
That was her.
That was her
I
one
know
rock
that
tune.
was #1.
That was her only real rock
And
tune.
that
It
was
had
number
an
one.
electric lead in there.
I
Yeah.
totaled that. I know
Wow,
that.
that was a good song. I forgot about that
So
song.
I can do that, but I have to look up for mine. Franklin D. Roosevelt lays a cornerstone on the Jefferson Memorial in Washington, D.C. on this day. The Midtown Tunnel linking Manhattan to Queens opened to traffic on this day. I wonder if anyone driving through that tunnel today knows that. I doubt it. Who wants to go through that tunnel anyway? It's so expensive. I know. I always have to go around any which way to go to Queens. Who goes to Queens anyway? It's so confusing.
Queens.
I always get lost in Queens.
I haven't been there in like 20 years.
I can't remember. The Social
I'm
Security.
going through there on the way to Long Island.
Yes.
You know?
Social Security approves first unemployment check on this day. Check that out. You know what year that was? 1939. Every time I see that year, all I can think of is We're Off to See the Wizard and Red Butler.
We'll have to fight that
and Gone with the Wind. It's 39. It's like both of them were that year.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing. Walt Disney Art School was
They got
created
the
on this day.
Wizard of Oz is coming back out, right? It's 3D.
Oh,
You heard
really?
about this?
No, big deal. I
No,
don't
it's
care.
going to be in the theaters in 3D, man.
That's good. The monkeys.
Come on, you don't want to see the Wizard of Oz in
Apples
3D and not even mildly interested?
No. I'm
3D
not.
sucks, though, doesn't it?
It's alright.
It's okay. It's not that
fine.
good.
I like it.
Some movies are good.
Some
Not
things
every,
just don't make me go like,
not every movie is good in 3D either.
I don't know. I guess it's okay. I mean, but everything's 3D. Charles Mason
Yeah.
and Jeremiah Dixon began surveying for the Mason-Dixon line on this day. That started a lot of trouble. That
The Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, it still does.
Still does.
The first kosher butcher was Asher Levy, and he was licensed in New York City on this day when New York City was still called New Amsterdam.
Did they name a YMCA after
Yeah,
that?
there is. The one on 23rd
Yeah,
Street.
yeah. You never
Yeah.
that name before.
Yeah, that's pretty
He was
cool.
a kosher butcher?
I guess so. He was the first
First.
kosher butcher.
Well, that's why.
You know, this is partly why,
I did not know
I
that.
don't know, my grandfather, who grew up in Brooklyn, he ruined kosher for me because, and he makes me ruin organic and all these things. When he was a kid growing up in Brooklyn, he worked for a butcher, and he said he worked for like a kosher butcher, and there was a regular butcher right next door to him, and they shared the freezer.
Ooh.
And my grandfather used to laugh at people that were kosher. He would say, you know, it's not true. You're just going to pay more for the same thing.
There
And
must
my
be some
grandmother...
rabbi buses there or something.
Yeah, but he said it... I mean, this was a long time ago.
Is that the only difference?
Is it true, Papa? His birthday's November 17th, so his birthday's in 2 days, so I don't know, maybe he'll send a sign.
Mine's in like, when is it coming up soon? Very soon. Too
What
soon.
else happened on this day?
Too
This is
soon.
Pope Clemens VII tells Henry VIII to end the relationship with Anne Boleyn. He's the reason.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Those popes involved, man.
Yeah, the
Trouble.
Pope is who told him
The
to end
popes
the
are like bad dudes, except for this new pope who's pretty cool.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus, in his notes, first recorded the reference to tobacco on this day.
Yeah, they found it over here. This stuff's good, man.
Yeah.
In fact, I was reading up on that. His navigator, his translator, he had a translator, who for some reason spoke Hebrew. Go figure.
Well, he was Jewish.
Yeah, he was Jewish. Columbus?
Yes.
I heard that too. But, that's a theory. But apparently his translator was the first white man to smoke tobacco, or something, they think. Remember his crew.
You never know.
And he ended up cultivating it. He stayed here in this American, I guess wherever the island was, and he had like a farm, and he grew tobacco. He stayed in the New World.
That's what he said.
Not Columbus, but the guy who worked with him.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
I'm sure they grew a lot of things.
Columbus was
Jan #1 becomes the King of France and dies 4 days later in 1316.
That's a short
reign.
Yeah.
Birthdays today: Mark Peter Andrew Phillips. You know who
That's a lot of
he
good
is?
first
He's
names.
the 9th in succession to the British throne. It's his birthday today. James Brady, born in Brooklyn, a columnist for the New York Post, just because he's from Brooklyn. Beverly D'Angelo's birthday is today. Joe Leeway, who is one of the Thompson twins. Carmine Appice.
Carmine Appice, the drummer.
Yeah, you know from what?
Yeah, from Pet Polka and Appice.
Vanilla Fudge.
And Vanilla Fudge.
Yeah. You're good.
Yeah.
Janet Lennon.
Great drummer.
Do you know who Janet Lennon is? She was one of the Lennon sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, it's her birthday today. Who else? Let's see if these guys know. Do you know who Annie Frid Lyngstad is? Where's she from? Oh my God, you're good. You are good. Yes, the lady from ABBA.
She's from Norway.
Yeah. Well,
I love ABBA.
it's like your neighbor. You know. William E. Little Willie John Woods. He wrote the song Fever. His birthday is today. Petulia Clark's birthday is today.
All right, Pet Frog.
Yes, Edward Asner. His birthday is today. What would we have done without Lou Grant?
Ed Asner's on this TV show I watched last night, one of those comedies.
And Georgia.
He's real old now, but he's still acting.
Yes,
you know?
he is.
He was on, what the heck was it? It was the comedy with Robin Williams, the new one. He was on last night.
And Georgia O'Keeffe's birthday is today. She's a great painter.
Yeah.
And that same freaking king that became king for 4 days, it was his birthday today.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
It all happened for him so quickly.
Angels, people who passed away on this day that we celebrate. Derek B., the rapper, producer, remixer of Bad Young Brother and Good Groove, dies of a heart attack in London at age 44 on this day. Dorothy Loudon, so she was in the original Annie. Lawrence Tish, the president of Lowe's Theaters.
From the famous Tisch family in New York.
Yes. They own a lot. NYU, one thing. What else? Who else? This is crazy. James Winston Watts. I bet you don't know who he is. He was the developer of the frontal lobotomy. Oh my God. He's an angel in the room with us today.
I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
Yeah, me too.
Especially here at the Brandon Saloon.
That sounds very true. Baby Faye, who received the baboon's heart, died at 3 weeks. Oh,
remember that Baby Faye?
Well, Margaret Mead, she's an angel with us today.
Yeah.
Tyrone Powers, Mr. Zorro himself. He died at 44 years old also. Heart attack at 44, just like Derek B. the rapper. Both on this day. And Lionel Barrymore is an angel with us today. And Booker T. Washington is also an angel.
The man who invented peanut butter.
Did he?
Yeah.
Really? I had some peanut butter today.
Yeah.
Just must have been from him. All right, let's end this little rep.
Okay.
Are you ready to meet some people?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Cool. All right, we will be right back. Thank you, Brooklyn.